This video is a follow-up to the last video, and it's based on some questions that I got in the comment section. I'll be answering all those questions, but I thought I would start with this one. And someone said in the comment section, what if you made money somehow in the cycling or fitness industry? Also, how has the Cannondale held up? You know, when you cycle and do strength training, it diverts our nervous system into our brain muscle connection. Maybe this is why you feel lazy. I also do, but I feel it's the exhaustion of my brain building itself into my legs. Okay, so what if I made money in the cycling or fitness industry? I haven't really thought about what I would do specifically in France to make money that way. I think there's a lot of competition in the job market because that's just how the world is set up. And they're definitely going to take a French speaker over me, because if you want to make money in the cycling or fitness industry, you already have to have like a prerequisite skill set, and people who can speak French that have that skill set are going to be more preferable to me. At least that's just how I envision it in my mind. I could be wrong. And yeah, that would be cool if I could make money doing that. I just don't really have a vision for how to make that a reality or make that a possibility. As for my interest in cycling, it's not really there like it used to be back in the day. I used to just focus on cycling a lot when I was younger, but these days cycling is just a mode of transportation, or it's a method for making money, as I do with Uber Eats. So I'm not really passionate about cycling like that. If you haven't noticed, I don't really make many videos when it comes to pro cycling races, things like that. I don't really care. I lost interest in cycling, in the pro cycling scene, after Chris Froome was done. Because, I just remember racing with Chris Froome. He was a cool guy. And I enjoyed seeing him just fucking rip the peloton to shreds. How has the Cannondale held up? So the Cannondale is doing fine. I haven't ridden it that much. I've been waiting now for 2 months without a job, so hopefully I can get that fucking card and start using the Cannondale again. But yeah, the Cannondale works just fine. I've probably done 1,500 kilometers on it since I got it, and I'm really happy with it. It definitely has made my job a lot easier. When I was riding the city bike before, it was just an excessive expenditure of energy. So on the way home, just getting up those hills, it was just a lot harder than it needed to be. So now when I ride home with the Cannondale from the job, the trip is just so much shorter. I mean, the time for the trip is just a lot less. So before it was 75 minutes, and now it's less than an hour just using the Cannondale. So that's how much of a difference it makes. So yeah, I'm happy with that bike, and I don't regret buying it at all. So, you know, when you cycle and do strength training, it diverts our nervous system into our brain muscle connection. So I'm not so sure what you mean by that, but what I think it means is that when you're doing physical activity, then you're using energy that you could be using on your cognitive function, and so you're diverting that energy away into your physical activity. And when it comes to that, I haven't really been doing that much physical activity, so I don't really feel exhausted. And I don't think that's the reason why I'm lazy. I also do, but I feel it's the exhaustion of my brain building itself into my legs. Yeah, I don't really know what you mean by that. Do you know what that means?
No.
Yeah, so if you could just explain in the comment section what you actually mean by that.
Which one?
This,
Maybe, yeah, I think I have that sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm getting cold in the brain and in the muscles, like when I'm pushing really hard. Maybe he's pushing really hard.
You're getting cold in the brain and the muscles.
Yeah.
No, but he's talking about after you've done the physical activity.
Yes, I have that too.
Okay, so then you just feel like checking out, playing a video game, and
no, I feel like going to bed and eating and drinking.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You're checking out.
Yeah. And
You're not being
yeah, no, but
you're not being active. You're not studying.
when I'm that exhausted, I cannot even play a video game.
Oh, you can't even play a video game.
No.
Yeah, but I guess you also go with balls deep, right?
Yeah.
And you do a time trial. So yeah, I haven't been doing any time trials lately. None of that stuff. So nothing too intense. Just some calisthenics and a little bit of warm up. So like 10 minutes jog. That's not enough to take away from my cognitive ability. So what I suspect is my reason for laziness is I just have quite a lot of decision fatigue. There's just so many directions that I can put my focus into. So many things to learn.
So many pets to cuddle.
So many pets to cuddle. So many women to pursue. And yeah, there's just so many things you can do. Even though we live in a present society, there's still many options we can have for our self-improvement in our day-to-day life. So that can often just be a bit overwhelming when you haven't made a decision on what exactly specifically you want to focus on. And I find that I've just been bouncing back and forth for years about where to put my energy. And when I do finally put my energy into something, what I also find is I have this really harsh inner critic that's just putting my ass down all the time. And I have these probably unrealistic expectations of how much I should be improving. And then when I don't hit the mark, then I just beat myself to a pulp, and then eventually I give up. So it's just been really difficult to overcome that inner motherfucker that's just like an abusive relationship.
I think you watch too much depressive content.
Too much porn, what?
Depressive content.
Yeah, porn is depressive content, I know.
I don't mean that, I'm talking about Passio.
Oh, Mark Passio. And Mark Passio, he's hard on people, you know. He wants people to be activists so that we can affect change for the better, but, you know, a lot of people are in a rut. It's hard to go from that to knowing, to having all this knowledge and being able to teach that to the world. It's difficult to become an effective communicator and influence people's minds. At least that's the experience for me. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. And yeah, if you found this video interesting, give it a like, or don't give it a like, whatever. If you don't give it a like, I won't even see it because YouTube has changed that shit up again.
Give a like for the cat.
Hey,
if you like the cat.
This is my video. Go away.
It's your cat.
Go away. Banish yourself from this area. You are banished for life. Yeah, so leave some comments down below for another video topic if you would like. And I will see you soon.